Okay, y'all. So we are going to do the world reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this is gonna be for the remainder of the year, going into March of next year when we go through the actual new year. I'm just gonna read like our energy, things that may happen in politics or with celebrities, and go from there. So we're gonna get started with the overall energy of us as a people, what we'll kind of be going through. I do see some financial scarcity or us really wanting to hold on to money. A lot of us need to be wise about how we're spending because there is going to be a really significant increase in what we have to pay out in regards to things that we need, rent, water, etc. Um, Going on into the remainder of the year, I don't feel the election. However, if the election does happen, I'm getting a Queen of Cups, so that involves Kamala. So I feel like things will go with her. Even though I did see Trump getting reelected, there are more people against Trump than there are with him. He's burnt a lot of bridges. So the way I see it, I don't see him getting it. The only way he would get it is again if they rig it or things may not look as it seems. Because I get the moon card right under Kamala, so I definitely think that uh, Kamala will get it, and if she does it some way, she'll be behind the scenes with it. Um, there's going to be a lot of babies over the next 8 months. There's going to be a lot of babies, an increase in pregnancies, people that thought they were infertile, people that thought that they got their tubes tied, all kind of crazy stuff. I just had to think of like something crazy, but like I had to give a crazy example with that because some people that get pregnant is really under the impression that they could never get pregnant or they have some type of procedure, some type of birth control, and they just think it can't happen and it's going to happen to them. Okay. Um, I do see a lot of people taking in more healing things, figuring out ways that will heal them, but also still being at a standstill because they're so used to using modern medicine. However, the herbal business will really take off over the next 8 months. So if you are wanting to um, get into the herbal business or making medicines, this is your time because over the next 8 months, it's really going to pick up. People are really going to get more in tune with what's natural, um, even down to their body, the way their body functions. They're going to want to be more in tune with the herbal things, right? So you're gonna see that really pick up if you are in this business or trying to master this business. This is gonna be your time for sure. In regards to uh, our legal system, there's going to be some big tower moments with the legal system. I did see that today. One of the things that I predicted about a school shooting, as I told you guys, I seen two more school shootings. So this one would make one, and there will be one more. And I do send my condolences to the families that lost somebody in that shooting or that somebody was injured. I'm sending you well wishes and prayers. I definitely hate that prediction came true. Y'all know I have those predictions that I really don't want to come true, and that was definitely one of them. Um, but I did see that today. We're gonna have more tower moments with our justice system, with the way our police handle things. I'm seeing three major incidents that will come from our justice system over the next 8 months. We're gonna see three main incidents. One is gonna be bigger than the other, and it will involve a woman. Okay, it will involve a female. So we'll keep a lookout for that. As far as finances for us, I do see us having a scarcity mindset. So finances will be like a little struggle to make money. You'll make enough to cover your bills, but you'll definitely need to work hard to have that extra. And that's where I see finances at for like our overall energy. Like I said, I do see that increase in products and things that we need. But it'll only be for a short amount because there's going to be somebody that makes a proposal of a bill that kind of helps us out. But I do see an increase in prices right now. But other than that, finances look enough stable for you to pay your bills and make way. But I do see that it'll be some sort of financial struggle um, that may come about over the next 8 months. As far as the overall energy and love, there will be a lot more new couples popping up. Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear, especially celebrity couples that we think, hell no. A lot of those are going to pop up because they are like preparing to launch something. And when I say launch something, I mean like they're trying to distract us from something. So these couples may be very wild or an odd thing to see, and you'll know those are the ones that aren't real or it's a bunch of bullshit. Um, so we'll see a lot more new couples in regards to music and things of that sort. We won't have a lot of big albums. Everybody's kind of playing with what they want their music to sound like. I do see that Cardi will be releasing her album. So if you guys were wondering if she was telling the truth about that, I definitely see her releasing her album. It'll do okay, but it won't do as good as Invasion of Privacy, which is her first album. As far I'm sorry, y'all. Of course, one of my kids always interrupt. But as far as I think I was doing love, as far as couples, I see a lot more proposals and people, and some fake couples coming about to distract us from something that not really the government. I hate saying the government, like the higher ups have going on because they're not really our government. Because hell, we don't know them, but like our higher up has going on, they want to distract us from. I feel like we are really gonna go through some very dark times. The content that will be put out will be dark. Um, the movies, things like that, they'll start to be very um, dark with it for a few months to try to get everybody in this zombie state of mind. Not saying that we're gonna be zombies, so don't run off and say Bree said we're gonna turn into zombies because that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying having that zombie state of mind where we can't focus on what's going on around us necessarily. We're just in the twilight zone. Then as far as um, people's marriages that are working on it, I see a lot of reconciliations. People are going to come to a realization that there is nothing in the streets. Now, don't get me wrong, we'll still have our good shares of people who don't give a damn. But for the most part, a lot of people are reconciling with their partners and making way. And I get a lot of heavy fire energy around it. So, if you're a fire sign, you reconciling with your partner. Um, as far as will COVID take over again, we are going to have a big surge in regards to COVID, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be for a couple of months, but I don't see us getting shut down. I'm feeling like it's going to be around March. I feel like that's when COVID is really going to take a big spike. I would advise you guys to start wearing your mask. I do feel like we will be fighting over tissue and paper towel and groceries. Um, because there are going to be people that's going to overbuy. You know, like how people know it's going to snow, child. So what they do, they go in, buy all the they're gonna buy all the food because they know it's gonna snow. Something kind of like that. It's kind of gonna be like that. Like they're not gonna have to overbuy, but they're going to because they are afraid that we're gonna be on lockdown again, which we are not. I still don't see a lockdown. Do I see another stimulus or a PPP? I do not. There will be a big loan that comes out with the SBA. That they are going to um, offer people, people that have businesses and people that apply for the loan and qualify. So I do see that there will be some type of loan that the SBA will be putting out, and a lot of people will be qualified more than they think they would. So it's definitely worth a try. Um, but I don't see another PPP or another stimulus. I don't see that. They are really going to try to get rid of public assistance. Like they're going to try very hard. Will they be successful in it? I'm still getting a no. I'm getting a no that it won't be successful. So you guys don't have to worry about your public benefits being cut off, because that's not going to happen. Um, but I see them working really hard to get rid of it. There'll be talk about the abortion law again, but nothing will change as of right now. A lot of states will adapt to the once the baby has a heartbeat, they won't abort position. And so you will be very scarce in the places that you will find that will do late abortions. It will have to be very early. No heartbeat. That's what's coming to happen as well. Let's see. There'll be another um, issue with Medicaid that they will fix, because of the complaints that they got. It will be fixed. They will try to do better benefits for people that get Medicaid or people that are on fixed income. They will be offering some type of incentive. Um, The remainder of this year kind of gives trial and error. Also, very much a lot will be revealed to the naked eye that we had no clue about. Um, you'll be surprised at some of the things that come out, some of the things that take place. But I do foresee a lot of this being trial and error. So if you are seeing things being approved or pushed through, don't worry if it's not beneficial to you, because it won't last long. A lot of it is going to be trial and error. We will definitely talk about the things that are like really, really real, but things will definitely be trial and error. Um, there will be an exposing of mega church pastors. I see at least four pastors being exposed for having kinks or infidelities. I do at least see four. Some of, I feel like some of them will take a big hit, but there's gonna be one that's not. People will still defend him, and he's definitely a him. And I think that's it. If it's more stuff y'all want me to talk about, put it in the comments and I'll come back and touch on what I see in regards to it. Okay. Love y'all. Love and light.